Hi, I'm having a great day. You're watching JG Entertainment, and for this video, I'm going over D23 predictions for Disney and Pixar. So I'm going to be giving you all my predictions that I have for that, including trailers that you might see, some announcements, some updates on some stuff we're going to see, first look, all type of stuff. I'm going to give you that whole info in this video. There is going to be other videos for Marvel and Star Wars specifically, but for this video alone, it's going to be about Disney and Pixar. So yeah, let's go over all the predictions that I have for D23, which is going to be next week. Next weekend is going to be D23, so we're super close. And also next week is going to be Disney Plus Day. So Disney Plus Day is going to be on September 8th, and then it's going to go on from September 9th to I think September 11th, I think, or September 10th. It's going to be D23. So yeah, it's going to be 3 days of D23, and Disney Plus Day is going to start it off right before. So yeah, it's really interesting. So Cars of the Road is going to premiere actually on Disney Plus Day on September 8th. If you want to check out my trailer reaction, you can check it out right here. The trailer was actually really surprisingly actually really good. I was like, oh, this actually looks pretty good. So yeah, go ahead and check it out. But yeah, that's going to premiere on Disney Plus Day on September 8th. Same thing for Disney Plus Day for Pinocchio, which will premiere, like I said, Disney Plus Day. So you want to check out my trailer for that, you can check it out right here, my trailer reaction. And yeah, that's how Disney hopes to start off the week for y'all and give you all the excitement and the really good content before they give you a whole bunch of announcements on future content. So yeah, let's go start off with things that I think will definitely be shown on D23 for future content. So Hocus Pocus 2 trailer I think is definitely going to get released and shown for new content for Disney Plus, specifically because the movie is set to release on September 30th. So that's like what, 2 or 3 weeks away from this weekend, and then like two weeks probably from D23 weekend. So yeah, I think they're going to release their final trailer for Hocus Pocus 2. They're going to really pump that up. They really want to put up the marketing because they really want that to be a big project for Disney Plus. So I definitely expect that to be a main focus for Disney during the D23 presentation for Disney Plus. So yeah, expect a huge focus on that. Another thing that I think they really want to focus on is Strange World, which is going to be the new animated movie. In case you haven't known, I did get a trailer. If you want to check out my trailer reaction, you can check it out right here in the corner. Also a very interesting trailer. I think it was a very interesting trailer. Check it out. But yeah, they released a teaser trailer. It was a really small trailer, but I think now we're finally gonna get a full official trailer along with a lot more info on the movie. I think we're gonna get a lot of info, with really nice presentation for the movie, because this movie is supposed to be the big animated movie. It's gonna come out on Thanksgiving, just like last year. Encanto came out during Thanksgiving, and they usually release a new movie every Thanksgiving. So yeah, you can definitely see that they're trying to make up a new hit, just like last year they got Encanto. They're trying to make Strange World the new hit, and I definitely think that they're gonna push for it, and I think it could have the potential to be the new Disney animation hit. So we'll see, but Strange World is definitely gonna be a huge focus, and definitely expect a new trailer for that. And as for the trailer reaction in this channel, so subscribe. Another thing that I think they're really gonna show, and I'm really excited for this, like super excited, so please show this, cross my fingers, it's going to be Zootopia Plus, a sneak peek, which I definitely think is going to be included. I think the sneak peek will definitely be included, as well as a lot more info on Zootopia Plus. You might be wondering, what exactly is Zootopia Plus? Well, Zootopia Plus is going to be this animated show following Zootopia, so it's like a sequel series to Zootopia, but it's gonna focus on a bunch of different characters and a bunch of different places in Zootopia. Like I think one of them is gonna focus on the hamster, one of them is gonna focus, if I'm right, on the weasel, one of them is going to focus on the Flash, the sloth, and everything. So yeah, each episode is going to focus on like little things. I think they're short. I don't think it's a full series, but I think each one is like a short. So yeah, that's really interesting, and it's just more time to spend on the Zootopia world, which I think is really interesting. I always found the whole concept of it very fascinating. You know, this kind of like place where like, oh, this environment is this environment is this. Oh, look at all the different animals and how they fit into this environment. I always thought that felt really awesome, really cool. So yeah, just to get to spend more time in this world definitely excites me a lot. And also I think we're gonna get a sneak peek specifically for this series, because this series right now is set to release on November 9th. So yeah, that's not very far away. November 9th is like what, a month and a half away. So I definitely expect a full-on sneak peek and a full-on trailer for this, and I'm very excited. Maybe some cast members come out to talk about it, who knows, but I'm very excited. So yeah, cross my fingers that we get some content for that. Another thing that I fully think we're gonna get some content from is Peter Pan and Wendy. Why? Well, Peter Pan and Wendy is a film slated to come out later this year. It has no month release date, it just says 2022, so it will come out this year, and it's gonna be a Disney Plus film about Peter Pan and Wendy. So I definitely think that they want to advertise this to be like a huge event, kind of like how Pinocchio is getting really advertised right now about being this like huge event for Disney Plus Day, and it looks really good. So why not? I would test Peter Pan and Wendy as the next huge event for Disney and Disney Plus Day. I think that's gonna be for Disney Plus just in general. So yeah, I think we're gonna get a full-on trailer for this movie for sure. A bunch of cast announcements, a bunch of info on just the movie in general, maybe some behind the scenes, a little scissor reel, all that type of stuff, just to get people excited about this movie. And you know, I think they will get excited. I think it's gonna make news, and I think it's gonna trend on Twitter and everything, just because it's Peter Pan and Wendy, and it will be our first look at the film, which I think is very highly anticipated right now. And And yeah, hopefully it's good. Really hoping that it's good. But if you're excited for that, definitely make sure to stay tuned to D23 because everything we're gonna get some announcements on that. And like I said, a trailer. Another thing that we're gonna get a first look from, I don't think it's gonna be a full-on trailer, but I think we're gonna get a first look of, is The Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid is slated to come out next year in summer. I think it's very early summer. So yeah, that definitely expect a first look for Little Mermaid. They've held it on for as long as possible. We've seen behind the scenes and everything, but we really haven't seen the Little Mermaid's look. And I think it's about time that we get a first look at the Little Mermaid, which is why I fully think that we're gonna get a first look at Little Mermaid just to put in people's radars. Like I said, it's coming out early summer next year, so I definitely think that they're gonna put that into people's radars just with a first look. I don't think we're gonna get like a full-on trailer, maybe a small scissor review I could see, but I think we might just get like our first images at the movie, official images of the movie, and I think it'll be really nice to put it on the radar. And yeah, I'm very curious to see how it looks. So yeah, I'm very excited. Now, 2 years ago in 2020, whenever Disney Plus had like a huge presentation for their Investor Day, they announced Moana, a sequel series. They announced a Moana sequel series set for 2023. Now, since then, we really haven't gotten that much info besides the fact that we learned that the director got attached to it on January, so that means that they've definitely kept moving it on. But we really haven't gotten any updates on it. And I think that's going to change in this D23, where I think they're going to acknowledge it and they're going to give us some info on it, some plot details, maybe some casting. We don't know if Dwayne The Rock Johnson's going to be in it. We don't know if the Moana voice actor's going to be in it. We don't really know anything about the series. So yeah, I think we need some info on it and we need to get some updates on it. Like I said, it's a series that is slated for next year, so I definitely think that we're going to get some info on it for sure. And just a small update, I don't think we're going to get a first look or nothing, but I think maybe some casting announcements and maybe like an expected month of release date for next year could be a really nice thing to just keep it in the timeline for Disney Plus and keep it in the radar of people who are really excited for this show. Like myself, I'm really excited to see what this Moana Secret Series has to offer for Disney Plus. Now, another thing that they also announced 2 years ago back at the Disney Plus Investor Day in 2020 was the Tiana Disney Plus series as well. So yeah, I think we're also going to get a huge update on that. We did have some more info on that compared to the Moana show, because the Moana show we really had no idea what it was going to be about. The Tiana show we actually have some info on. So what exactly is it about? So it's supposed to be a long-form musical comedy series. So yeah, it's really interesting. It's very unique. It's a musical, like I said, and it's a comedy series, and it will be long form. It won't be like short. It won't be like, oh, this episode's like 5 minutes. This episode's 5 minutes, like the Baymax show that we just recently got. No, this will be a full-on show about Princess Tiana from Princess and the Frog, if that's what the movie was called. So yeah, really excited about this show. And this show is slated to come out in 2022, so this year. However, we really haven't heard anything about it, to be honest. We really haven't heard anything about it. Just this. So yeah, I do think that this series is probably gonna get delayed to next year on 2023, but probably very early on next year. And I think we're gonna get a lot more info on it in D23 because I think it's about time to give us some update on this show. You know what I mean? Like I said, this definitely seems to be a lot more into production compared to the Moana show. So I definitely we're gonna have a lot more info on it. Maybe a first look, maybe like a little teaser. Who knows? But I definitely think we're gonna get some info on Tiana show, and I'm super excited for that. Now, I already mentioned this movie earlier, but Encanto was a huge success for Disney last year. And in fact, it's still a huge success. It's still in the top 10 movies for Nielsen every week after week, even though it's been over a year since the movie launched. It's huge. It was a huge success. The movies hit like number one. The songs hit number one on Billboard and everything. I wouldn't talk about Bruno. So yeah, Encanto was like a huge hit for Disney. So what exactly is going to be the future for Encanto? Well, I think we're going to get some kind of update on this D23. Because how could you not keep going with Encanto, whether it's a sequel, whether it's a Disney Plus show, whatever it is, what are we gonna get? I think that's probably gonna be announced in this D23. And one of my videos that I did earlier, which is right here in the corner, as you can see, I did mention how the director and composer of the movie wanted to have a spin-off show on Dolores, the character from Encanto. So yeah, I think that might go on from Disney Plus, maybe a spin-off series on Dolores. If not, just a spin-off series in general, like a sequel series for the movie, but a whole family. You know, now we can have more time to explore each family's power and their plot and everything. Who knows? I definitely think we're gonna keep going with this franchise, like I said, just because it was super successful. But who knows in what form? With the sequel or the Disney Plus show, I think we're gonna get that announced in this D23 because it's just too big of a franchise to let go for Disney. So yeah, and lastly, for Disney, I think we're gonna get an Avatar: Way of the Water second trailer or first trailer, because I think the first one was like a teaser trailer. So like a first official full-on trailer, just because Avatar: Way of the Water comes out on December, and now it is a Disney property. So yeah, that's why I'm putting in this video, and I definitely fully expect the trailer for this. I think this might be like the big knockout, the last thing that they show for Disney presentation. Avatar: Way of the Water. I think it'll be really huge as well. I think it's gonna be trending all over the place, and I really hope it's good. I really want to see a full-on first trailer. What it's really about, some more plot and everything. I think it'll be super awesome. So yeah, Avatar: Way of the Water trailer fully expected to come out next week to close down Disney's announcements. So yeah, now moving on to Pixar. And what does Pixar have? Well, Pixar doesn't have a lot of stuff, but they do have 3 projects that I think are going to get announced. First of all, is Elemental. This is going to be Pixar's newest movie, and it's going to be focused kind of like, think of Inside Out. You know how Inside Out focuses on emotions? Well, this one's going to focus on like the weather and like a whole city on the weather. We have some concept art for it right here, as you can see right here. This is the first images. So yeah, it's really interesting. That's going to be Elemental for us. There's the logo as well, and that, like I said, it's going to be Pixar's latest movie coming out next year, if I'm right. Yeah, next year. So yeah, expect more announcements on that, plot details, maybe the first look, like a little teaser perhaps. Fully expect just to put this movie on the radar, since right now nobody really knows about it. It's very small scale right now, but I think they're going to put it on fully on radar. They're going to be like, oh, guess what the new Pixar movie is going to be? Elemental. And they're going to show like a teaser or something and then talk more about it, kind of like they did with Luca and Turning Red and all that type of stuff. That's going to be the case for this movie, and I'm super excited to learn more about this movie. It looks really awesome. So yeah, especially as a Pixar fan, I'm super excited to just see what the next film is going to be about. I just can't wait, you know what I mean? Now, what else is there? Well, they do have a Disney Plus series going on that's going to be called Win or Lose, and it has been confirmed that they're going to have a panel in this Disney Plus or D23 thing. So yeah, let's see what it's all about. So far, the only thing we know is that it's going to be a school softball team, and we're going to be following them the week of the game, so the week of the game, including the game, and each episode is going to be from a different perspective, which is really interesting. So I'm assuming each one's going to be like a kid, maybe like the coach, you know what I mean? And it's going to be during that week of the game, and like I said, each episode is a different perspective. Right now, it's slated for a release date of fall of 2023, so it's still over a year away, but like I said, it does have a panel already confirmed. So yeah, maybe they'll show a first look at it, maybe like some concept art, all that type of stuff. I definitely fully expect for us to get a lot more info on this series, especially like I said, it's coming out next year, and it has a confirmed panel for it. So yeah, super excited for that. And lastly, for Pixar and for this video also, is going to be Monsters at Work Season 2. Now, what exactly is this? Well, Monsters at Work Season 1 was a successful series for Disney Plus, and what did it follow? Well, it followed the characters Mike Wazowski and Sullivan post Monsters Inc., like after Monsters Inc. So yeah, it was a pretty successful series, and now it got confirmed with Season 2 is coming back on June. I think we got like a little teaser related to it. So yeah, we got like a little small footage on it for Season 2, which means that they are working on it. They have footage on it, and I think we're going to see that in this D23 presentation, just to get people hyped up over upcoming shows for Disney Plus. You know, I think they, like I said, they really need a lot more shows over their IP from successful movies, and Monsters at Work was the only one that so far has been a full-on show from a successful movie, and I think Season 2 definitely confirmed that it was successful. And like I said, we already got a very small teaser with new footage on June, so I definitely fully expect that we're going to get maybe a little bigger teaser from new footage for this D23 thing, and it will get a lot of people excited, including myself. I actually enjoyed the Season 1. I thought it was, it was kind of slow, but it was enjoyable to just see what happened with the characters post Monsters Inc., and I can't wait to see what happens next. So yeah, that's all the predictions that I have for D23 from Disney and Pixar. As you can see, there's a lot of things that they have. I don't think that all these things are going to be shown, but I think most of the things will definitely be shown. So tell me what you think about it down in the comments. Which one are you the most excited to see? What exactly are you excited to see? I'm personally excited to see the Avatar with the water trailer, the Little Mermaid first look. I'm super excited for that as well. Zootopia Plus sneak peek also sounds super awesome for me. Like, come on, Zootopia Plus sneak peek, yes. And Tiana Disney Plus series, I really hope that we get an update on that. But tell me what you think about it down in the comments. What are you the most excited about? I'm very curious. Is there anything else that I missed that you think that they might show in D23? Also tell me that in the comments, and yeah, I'll definitely just read them and respond. As well as just leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and if you found it informative or very helpful, so please leave a like and subscribe for the content. Like I said, I'm coming with a video for Marvel and Star Wars over D23 predictions, as well as I'm going to be covering all D23 next week. So all the things that I just covered, I'm going to cover them officially about what they announced and what they won't announce, and type of stuff. So subscribe for all the content that I'm sure you're going to enjoy, especially if you're watching this video. You're definitely going to enjoy the content next week. And yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And this is J Entertainment out.